This is Jasmina Abrams for my theater midterm for theater appreciation. So what I chose to do an original painting. I'm not the best painter in the world, so please don't judge me. I chose to do it on this show that I saw a good couple years ago in Las Vegas. It was a Cirque du Soleil show, and the one that I saw was called Midterm. So a quick little background on that. Midterm is about the story of two little babies that were dropped off in a magical forest, and the story just has them journey throughout, meet different characters, different creatures. There's original music, a live band, acrobats, what do you call it, animatronics. It's insane, but it's a beautiful show. One thing that you'll see in my painting in just a little bit is it's very colorful. That's one thing that Cirque du Soleil is kind of known for, is their insane color schemes, especially with props, animatronics, costumes, makeup, and it's just an all-out beautiful thing. So with this, again, I'm not the best painter in the world, so this is what I created. These are just some characters from the Cirque itself in the show Midterm. This was done entirely out of acrylic. The outlining was done by just a Sharpie. Different characters being such as the host clown. He kind of provided the jokes. He interacted with the audience, made them laugh, even included one, locked him in a box on stage. It was funny. Right up here is one of the twins. There's a part of the show where they had her hanging from balloons, obviously, but she was connected to a harness and safely drifted across the stage, like as she was flying across the forest. Up here, closer up here, are the part of the acrobats who were climbing up on the poles and just showing their all-out ability to, what would you say? They would do different tricks and do different stances, like the one on here, like in sync, basically. The little lady over here, she was about possibly the third act, I believe. She was an aerialist. So she got the ribbons from the top of the ceiling. She was coming down from a platform and she was doing all sorts of aerials and tricks and whatnot, and it was just beautiful. I mean, if I did that, I would break my neck. So down here, I know it's a little odd to have just a cube down here, like some middle schooler just drawing boxes and those weird S's on their notebooks, but there was actually a performance where it was the second act, I believe, or the second performance, where a gentleman got to perform inside a metal hollow cube like this, and he was able to spin through, perform, do different tricks, even balance it on his hand. It was incredible. Now, you're probably wondering why there is a giant snail right in the middle. Well, with that, at the very end of the show, and if anyone were to see it, I don't want to spoil this for you, but I'm explaining the character. This is probably the biggest animatronic from the entire show, which is a character called Deus Ex Machina, and basically he is like the grandmaster, or like the spirit of the magical forest, where the twins finally meet at the end, and they are gathered with the all of the characters, all of the different creatures and whatnot surrounds them, and they just have a grand finale. Now, one thing I did not include was probably my favorite part, was in the beginning act, where you hear babies crying, you hear the sounds with birds and whatnot, but the acrobats and the actors are actually projected from the ceiling on giant drums, and as the band is live playing, the giant drums themselves, the actors on them, are hitting it on sync with the live band. So I thought that was pretty neat, because not only are the costumes beautiful, the pounding of the drums going right through you, and we've all been to a concert, so we know what that feels like, but I just wanted to do this. I haven't painted in a while, so it's kind of good to get my skill back in order, and I got to practice and whatnot. So I hope you enjoy my weird acrylic painting on the Cirque du Soleil Mystère.